Hi everyone. So I just got home from a busy Saturday at Salon Bliss. So I ordered pizza on my way home because it's just Caleb and I home tonight. Scott's away. So I was just thinking that I would pop on and tell you how my day went. So I went in early this morning. So on Saturdays we start at 9. But I had somebody do a big change this week, and I just had to critique their hair a little bit. Hi, Ellen. So I don't know if you guys know, but I guarantee 100% all of the work that I do on people's hair. So if there's something that needs adjusting or whatever, then I will do that. So as you all know, COVID has been a challenging time for most stylists. And so how do you handle those situations where we're booked solid and, you need to critique somebody's hair? Well, for me, it's not a big deal. I just go in an hour early or, find another time. Like, most people are working extra hours, but you have to leave room for, or at least I always, have no problem coming in and doing that, because I take a lot of pride in people wearing my work with pride. So, yeah, Helen, I'm so glad that you love your hair. So, yeah, it's really important as a stylist, as the way that I work is I customize the look for the person. So we do need to get to know each other, what you like, what you don't like. If you're doing a big change, the idea of the picture is going to be great, but when you see it on yourself, you might need little changes. And in this particular case this morning, it was more about the masks, the strings go around the ears. So I think a little bit of the mask moving around kind of moved off some of the toner off the side pieces, and it was a short cut. So it was, pretty fun to see this person again. We had a great time, and it was no big deal. So also in the background right now, my dog is playing with her pig toy. So if you're hearing something that's her, I'll switch your, oh, she stopped playing now. I was going to show you, but it is the most obnoxious toy ever. Anyway, so she often does that when I jump on. So a few other things that happened today. Had a great day. Liam is still, he moved from Brockville to Ottawa. He's been a barber in Toronto and Burlington and all over Ontario. So he's still working on getting busier and people knowing that he's at the salon. So he was a bit slower today, so I let him go early so he can enjoy his weekend and give out cards, because Bank Street, I didn't know this, but it obviously passed by my emails and I didn't pay attention, but Bank Street is closed right now and open to pedestrians, walking pedestrians only. So there's patios. It looks like a ton of fun. Anyway, so again, today was awesome. And then I was leaving work thinking, oh, okay, what am I going to make for dinner? Because Caleb and I are home. And when I get home, we like to eat dinner together. So yes, I ordered a pizza. I'm waiting for it to come. So sometimes balancing out my days like that, instead of stressing myself out making this big lavish homemade meal, which I do like to do, I was like, it will be a pizza night tonight. So that was good. And I got done a little bit later tonight, but my last person I saw, we got into some pretty awesome conversation. So I'm reading this book, The Buddha and the Badass, and I gave away a few copies of this this week. So I subscribe to an app called Mind Valley, And it's really helped me through some hard times and some mindset and I guess issues wrapped around belief systems. So I had a little bit of a rough start as a child, and belief systems generally are developed at a young age. So I developed some unhealthy belief systems. Luckily, I had some good influences in my life to guide me, but also I mimicked the behavior of the people that had the lives that I wanted. So, combination between, I guess, my personality, some unlucky start to life, and some great people that have come in and out of my life, foster homes. I went through some therapy, some pretty intense therapy over the last couple of years, and that involved talk therapy, but also some energy healing type therapy, and a lot of reading. So people have always fascinated me. I've always been inspired by, decisions, and I didn't know why. Now I really believe that I can share a bit of my story. And as some of you might know, I am writing a book to share the stories. Because often I find that people that have, made it or created a beautiful life don't want to revisit necessarily the past and share that, share that how they overcame things. So my vision on this book, and why I'm going to write, and why I do these videos and share with all of you some of my personal life, is because the people, if it helps one person, me sharing these things, and that is so amazing to me. So I don't know if it will or it won't, but it's an idea. So yeah, again, I am reading this book, The Buddha and the Badass, and it's not about Buddhism. It's about living life and being grateful, and just getting the most out of life, being a good person. So it's pretty, I haven't read the whole book yet. I've started and I'm fascinated with it, but it's pretty good stuff so far. And so yeah, I'm going to share some of the difficult times that I've had, and hope that it inspires people. You don't hear the stories of the children's aid kid that did great things. We hear more about the devastating, the tragedies, the people that maybe were misled or misguided, or have these belief systems or value systems that were created by very unhealthy people in the first place, or whatever level of unhealthy that might be. So yeah, I just think that there can be a widened view on some of these stereotypes. I tick a lot of those boxes off, the stereotypes. So hairstylist, children's aid, kids. So I moved around from home to home a bit in my life, and I had some very amazing homes that I lived in, and I had some not so great experiences as well. So I guess that gives me a really wide view of the world, but also, has led me to look at my belief system, look at my value system, and really cognitively or consciously choose some things in my life. I know I have lots to still continue to do, but I think, what has really inspired me to keep working is because I love people. I love to make them feel great. It also gives me something in return, because I feel amazing when I get to do that for someone. So it teaches me a lot. we all have struggles, and they're, our own. So how do we feel whole inside? So I still, have lots and lots to do, but in the last couple of years, especially, having a home for the first time in my life, like a real home. That might sound silly to some people, but I have never allowed myself to have a home, and now I have one. I have a dog who's the most amazing dog ever. Some of you have met her. Until COVID, she came into the salon with me every day, and that was another new thing for me, like really allowing true unconditional love into my life, and experiencing that and trusting that. So my dog, Bailey, really, really helped with that. And Scott, any of you that know my boyfriend, Scott, we've been together for quite a few years now. And he's just the most kind, gentle human I have ever met in my life, but still very, driven and manly, and can build anything, can help me think through anything. Like, I'm really, really lucky. And 2 amazing stepkids. So one is almost 19. Her birthday is next week, and the other is 16. So we've grown together hugely over the last few years. But so I just, want to encourage people to, especially in this time, to look at others with curiosity and try not to look with judgment. If you can. It's really hard to do. And look at why you're judging. Is it a belief system? And do you want to keep that belief? That maybe all children's aid kids are badasses and trouble, or I don't know, somebody of a certain race is in a box of some belief system that you've developed somewhere along the line, or alcoholism or homelessness, or anything that could be a stereotype. Challenge yourself and think about that, because for me, it has helped me have compassion. If somebody cuts me off on the road, I don't know what they're going through that day, and it's really not about me. Or if somebody buds in line, or doesn't respect the social distancing guidelines, like, of course I'm going to stand up for myself, and there are boundaries. However, it helps me not go to that level of anger that I don't want to feel, quite frankly. It is a really good spot to be when I have those moments of not holding on to the past, not holding on to that grudge of that person that cut me off, or butted in front of me in line, or didn't wear their mask. It really frees me from all of that anger. Now, it still comes up, and I still have to challenge that every time, but I just wanted to share that with you, because I thought those conversations that I had today were really special to me and made me think. And yeah, I just hope that it will help somebody in a different perspective. Please share with me. There has been a few people that have sent me messages, and it means the world to me to hear that either I've inspired somebody or made you think. You don't have to agree with everything that I'm saying, or anything that I'm saying for that matter. But I do appreciate you watching and supporting me through my own journey, and hopefully we can do it together. So anybody that wants to reach out to me and just have a chat, if you're having a challenging time, I do work a lot, so I will get back to you when I can. And I love you all, and I hope you're having a really good weekend. We have some relief from the heat, although I love the heat that we've been having. It is nice to see some rain because my flowers in my garden need it to grow. Anyways, again, I'm just chattering on. I tend to do that. Anyways, love you all. Have a good day. Stay inspired and try and challenge yourself. Have a great day. Bye.